Are you new in business, or perhaps you're in need of new business and you've tried cold calling and either you're not very good at it or you don't like it? I get you. I don't like cold calling either. Or perhaps you have no money for advertising and you're thinking, okay, I want to grow my business by referral. And in order to do that, how to start networking. Hi, my name is Tiffanie Kellog, and I am here to answer that question, how to start networking. And there's actually several different ways that we can approach this. So I actually have several videos on YouTube to talk about how to do networking online, on social media, in person. And today we're going to talk about how do we do networking with the people that we already know. Now, if you want to check out one of those other videos, I have the links in the description below so you can check them out. Let's think about it. What is networking all about? To me, networking is just, as I look at who is your network, these are the people that you know, and you probably already know lots and lots of people. They say the average person knows between 250 to 500 people. However, I think that is an outdated stat. I think we probably know even more than that. And it's just about thinking about, oh, who do I know? And luckily we have our smart devices now. So we're connected to the people as well as social media. So we're able to easily see who are those folks that we know. And I'm curious, how many friends do you have on Facebook? How many connections do you have on LinkedIn? How many people do you have in your phone? I'm just curious to know. So do me a favor, if you're watching this, down below in the comments, give me a number and you can share phone or Instagram or Facebook. I think I'm at 4,300 on Facebook and just over 7,000 on LinkedIn. So it'll be interesting to see where you're at. Oh, and while you're down there, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications of other videos. All right. So again, we know lots of people. We're going to see how many people you know. And I think there's a huge opportunity for us when we start this idea of networking. Instead of let me go meet people I've never met before. So I'm at like 0 when it comes to the know, like, and trust. Let's see who are the people that we already know. And Mike Macedonio, founder of Asentiv, had this to say when it came to the question of how to start networking. Start with the people who already know you before running around looking for new referral sources. Yeah, I think we definitely have an opportunity with the people that we already know. Now, Andrew Gordon, who is one of our Asentiv Mastermind community members, as well as a Referrals for Life community member, when I asked how to start networking, he echoed this thought.
Immediately picking up the phone and contacting some local people that you know, friends, family, and let them know you're looking to grow your business. And say, do you know someone that I can meet and talk to that could help me grow my business? I would start there. And then if you don't get any leeway, I would look into local online sites for where you can Zoom or you can meet people that do a similar thing to you, but someone that has the same target market, and start networking there.
And I know we brought up social media. We'll talk about that more in the other video that is up here on YouTube. Now, how do we work those people? How do we work those relationships? I'll share that in just a moment. But first, I do want to say thank you so much. We have several Asentiv Mastermind communities going on, and they meet on a monthly basis and ask questions to get answers. And this was one of our recent questions, how to start networking. And each Monday we do have a video coming out with another Asentiv Mastermind question. So you can check out the playlist if you're looking at these and like, oh, I like these questions. Oh, and if you're thinking about the Asentiv Mastermind community, Pearl shared this.
And today's Asentiv Mastermind was amazing because I was able to hone in on a challenge I was having, got some great ideas that I feel I can leave here today and be able to go accomplish the goals that I have set. So thank you so much.
Okay. So how do we work these relationships? The first thing I recommend you do is compiling a list of all of those people that you know. And so it could be that you're going through your phone, you're going through LinkedIn, you're going through Facebook, and making a list of the people that you want to reach out to. And then I suggest you reach out to them. Now, this is going to be really weird, but you want to use this thing. You want to type in a number and you want to actually call them. Who would think to use the phone for a conversation? Because yes, you can do a social media post. Yes, you can do a text. You could do an email. I think that there's huge power, though, in actually calling. Hey, Susie, it's Tiffany. How are things going with you? Blah, blah, blah. Chat, chat, chat. Oh, yeah, with me? Well, let me tell you about this new thing I'm doing. No, I wouldn't do it like that. It's salesy. But, I mean, to me, it's a natural conversation when people say what's going on in your world. It gives you the opportunity to share about what you have going on in your world. I think sometimes we think everybody knows what's up. But it's funny. I had somebody ask just last week, hey, are y'all still doing shirts? my husband and I used to have a promotional products company, which we sold 2017, 2018. So it's been a while. This is 2021 when we're recording this. So I was like, oh, okay, we're not doing necessarily a good job communicating with that person that we're not doing the business anymore, because we just kind of were quiet about it. We didn't make a big deal about the transition. However, maybe you haven't made a big deal about what you're doing, and there's people in your network, in your world, that don't really know what you do. And are we missing an opportunity? Now, as you're reaching out to the people, if they become a client of yours, that's great. However, here's the thing, especially if you're new in the business that you're in, we have to build that know, like, and trust. And maybe we're at the trust level of our relationship, but anytime we make a change like that, if it's a new profession, then it's like, oh, we kind of have to take a step back. And so what I love to do is have the conversation and share, I'm expanding my business and I need your help. So we're letting them know right up front, hey, I'm asking for your help. And well, it could be, hey, do you want to become a client? I would much rather share, here's what I'm doing, and here's the ideal type of person that I'm looking for. Who do you know who is like this? And I think if we do it in that way, then if they decide they want to purchase from us, we're not trying to sell to them. We're getting the opportunity to tell them, a good client. And if they figure out on their own, Also, when you're asking for help, it could be that you're asking for help with introductions to a referral source. It could be, would you like my new Facebook fan page for my business? Would you comment on it? Would you go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel? Could you help book me speaking engagements? Who do you know who has a podcast? So I think there's a lot of different things that we could offer, that we could share. Who do you know who? We just have to take the time and have the opportunity to ask. Do know that if you're switching professions back and forth often, so every 6 months or a year, you're doing something new, it may begin to burn out your relationships. If they're like, oh, this is Tiffany's 5th job in 5 months, the 5th thing she's asking me for. So you do have to be cautious of that. If you're switching all the time, hitting those relationships up over and over again may or may not work. But really, look, a ton of people in your world. Hopefully some of them know, like, and trust you. Those are the ones that I would call first and ask for their help. Then the people that you like, and then we got to work on the people that you're just getting to know. Now, I mentioned earlier, you may know some of these people on LinkedIn or Facebook. So yes, you can utilize the social media efforts and the relationships that you already have on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, all of those places. And again, there is another video on how to start networking on social media. So I'm not going to go into that for this conversation, but reach out to people, give them a call, let them know what's going on, let them know how they can help you.